1990 on a H, Renault 5 GT Turbo Raider Edition. So the Raider Edition, although mechanically still the same as the normal GT Turbos, the Raiders came in this lovely sports blue paintwork with matching body coloured wheels and a different interior trim with sort of like a flag emblem, grey and black. Very sought after thing these days, not many of them left. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork, and then we're going to move onto the interior and go for a cold engine startup. Starting on this driver's side, if you look down the side of the car, you can see it is nice and straight. It's not full of ripples or filler or anything like that. All your panel gaps are nice and neat on this side. Starting on the driver's front wing, there's no marks at all to note on the leading edge where you'd find some stone chips. Same as on the arch, all nice and tidy there. We do have one tiny little stone chip just there. Inside the arch, obviously you've got these plastic arch extensions. You can get your hands in behind there. It is all nice and clean in there. And if you look in the camera, you can see it is nice and tidy inside there as well. Wheels are in lovely condition. We've got all 4 centre caps matching as well. Decent tyres on them, plenty of tread left in those. Coming down this side, all nice and neat down the A-pillar, but we do have a little bit of bubbling just starting on the bottom of the screen there. I did notice there's another bit in the common area in the middle bit where the trim joins up. But coming up onto the roof, no stone chips on the leading edge. The roof itself is lovely and straight. We've got one very light scratch just there. It looks like almost from where a cover's sat on it, I would say. It does look like it would polish out though, to be fair. All the glass on this side, nice and clear. The rear pop-outs work properly. The seals fit nicely. We've washed it. It didn't leak in there or anything like that. Along the little lip here, normally you can find a bit of corrosion there, but this one's all good. Nice and neat around the wing mirror. And nice and tidy coming down that door itself. There's no stone chips or parking dings or anything on that. Body kit fits nice and straight as well. No ripples in that. Along here, that's all good. It's not had the door opened on anything, with the exception of one tiny little stone chip just there. Or parking chip, I should say. Nice and clean around the handle and the door lock. All good on this rear quarter. Again, no sign of any corrosion coming through here. Or if you get your hands on the inside, you can feel it's clean and sharp in there. And in behind the body kit, that's all nice and tidy. Another good wheel and tyre with matching centre cap. Around the filler cap is all clean and tidy. There's no sign of any corrosion poking through there either. Going back up that side, nice and straight. Round up the back, both tail lights are bright and clear. Badges are where they should be, and they're correct. They're not sort of washed off or anything like that. Lower half of that rear valance is lovely and neat as well. There's no marks or chips where things have been dragged into the boot. And around the rear screen, looks to be a tiny little bit of scabbing just starting there, but other than that, all good. Rear spoiler is tidy as well. Rear glass is good. Going round on the passenger side, and again, if we look down this side, you can see nice and straight, not full of ripples or dents. Panel gaps on this side are all lovely as well. Another nice wheel and tyre. In this section here, normally you get some stone chips. That's all good. Same story on the front there. Again, you can get your hand in behind. Nice and clean on the wheel and tyre. Nothing really to note coming down this side. Little mark in the paint just there for being really picky. But other than that, lovely and tidy on this side. Again, no chips or dings in the door. Little bit of scabbing just starting at the bottom of the windscreen there. And another tiny little bit just there. Nice and clean along the top. And then front wing, got a little mark in the paint, or a chip in the paint where the arch meets the actual wing. But the wing itself, lovely and tidy. Inside the arch, again, all good. Got a little bit of damage there. It's a plastic, not metal, where it's just been sort of cracked away slightly. You do have to get right in to see that. Another good wheel and tyre. Bonnet itself, we've got one or two little swirl marks in there. Again, I think from a cover, or a good polish to get rid of that. But there's one stone chip there. But other than that, lovely and tidy on the front. Headlights, the indicators, and those lovely yellow fogs are all good. A couple of minor stone chips down the bottom, very, very minor. But other than that, nice and tidy. Moving on to the interior. Again, like I said earlier on, the Raider's got this grey and black interior with this sort of flag emblem on the seats. All good on the door card. A little bit grubby on the armrest, so could do with a bit of a clean there. Door shut itself, nice and tidy. Bottoms of the doors look good. And here's all nice and neat. Seat itself, same as the Clio Williams, of sort of later generation, if you like. These bolsters are really thick, really tall. Can wear quite badly, but this one's lovely. There's a little bit of sagging in this back section. A good steam clean would tighten that right back up, but the rest of the seat is very, very good. Minimal wear on the steering wheel. All the dials are lovely and clear. You've got a nice turbo boost gauge there as well, very 80s. This one is showing 127,000 miles. If you check the description, we'll detail everything we know about service history, things like that. Top of the dash, all nice and neat, all the switch gears clean. Electric windows. There's a manual choke on this as well, which is quite cool. Into the back. And again, that doesn't look like it's been sat in hardly at all. Really nice and tidy. Headlining at the back and the front, all good. Look in the boot. Again, the rams are nice and strong. Parcel shelf's good. It's not been cut up for any speakers or anything like that. Got a few bits and bobs of spares there. The jack and things like that. But the boot floor, when you look at that, a little bit of dust here and there, but no signs of any corrosion coming through in any of the usual spots. Looks to be all nice and tidy in there. Which is always a good sign. And then into the passenger side. Again, same on the door card. That one is a bit better. It's not as dirty on that side. Lovely and tidy on the passenger seat. Carpets are nice and dark. It's got these waffle mats in there. Renault waffle mats as well. No funny smells in there, no sign of any moisture. Get the bonnet open while we're here. And you've got that 1.4 turbo engine. We'll get that propped up there. Did briefly take it down the road this morning actually, well it does drive well. All nice along here, there's no sign of any corrosion coming through there or in the firewall where you can see there. Behind the battery looks to be good as well. Around the strut tops and the inner wings, nice and neat. And on the front panel, where normally you find quite a bit of rust, this one's good, as you can see. And the same with underside of the bonnet. Normally they sort of delaminate and rust a bit, but as you can see, this one's lovely and tidy. All good coming up here, around the strut top on this side, and in there as well. Right, so we'll get it fired up. So it's a manual choke, got a little bit of choke on because it is stone cold. It fires up on the button, ticking over lovely and smooth, nothing nasty flying out the back. So there you have it, 1990 Renault 5 GT Turbo Raider Edition. We've got a good size history file with this one as well. If you check the description, we'll detail everything about that in there. If you want to come and have a look at the car, it is here with us every day. If you can't get to see us again, let us know. We can send you extra photos, extra videos, anything you might need. Thank you very much.